It's raining. This morning we are headed out for another epic adventure throughout empty Thailand. I'm pretty excited except for the rain, but it's okay. It's Saturday here. Traffic shouldn't be too bad. I don't think a lot of people. We're only headed to Karat this morning. It's about a 6-7 hour drive. Just depends on how many stops that we make. But I want to talk to you guys about why I like to travel around in my own vehicle versus the many other options in Thailand, which are much cheaper than, I think owning a vehicle and driving a vehicle is probably the most expensive way to travel in Thailand. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about that, road conditions, some safety stuff, and whatever else fun we can see on our way to Karat. But anyway, I hope you guys come with us for this long journey. We're ultimately headed down to Koh Lan in Chonburi district, just outside of Pattaya. We plan on being gone a couple weeks. We really don't know where we're going after that. Yeah, it ought to be super fun. We're just kind of playing it by ear this time. We just really don't have a lot of plans. We've got a couple of hotels that we already booked in Chonburi, but other than that, we have no plans. So it ought to be a fun adventure, and yeah, here we go. Before we get started on this journey this morning, please don't forget to reach down there and click that subscribe button. I really appreciate that, and that way we can move forward. Yesterday I got a package in the mail. I want to share that too before we take off. A little packing before our trip tomorrow. I've got a lot of camera gear, so I'm trying to lighten up and minimalize as much as possible. But we got a package in the mail, a box. I appreciate you not putting a lot of money on it. So we don't normally, I think we've only paid tax like twice. But yeah, you put 300 baht on this box right here. So let's open it up. It's an odd box. It came all the way from, well, it doesn't say. Oh, this came from Klaus. Thanks, Klaus. I appreciate the Vadenkorb. Oh, that's a German flag. Very good. Oh, look, you got a Vadenkorb too. Okay. And a perfect size Swedish flag.
Oh, you have a bag too, Leo.
Ah. Thank you, Klaus. I'm afraid. Racist. Oh, what is this? Aromat. Some kind of seasoning. Oh, more green beans. Thank you, Klaus. I'll wait till you get here. Funny. These are illegal in Sweden. Very good. Thank you. This is some kind of seasoning. Very cool. Bottom quarter. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're out of here on this ugly day here from Top Phnom. Got about an 8-hour drive, like I said, with a few stops. We brought a mattress pad with us this time. Paige's aunt has like an extremely wore out mattress. So we, it's like one of the hardest beds that we sleep on our entire trip. A lot of people ask me about this little thing right here on the front of my hood. I never use it. It came on the truck when I got it. It's a parking mirror, so you can see what's in front of you and you can see the curb, and yeah, it's just for parking. A lot of times you got to park really tight up against somebody. A lot of times you'll see that they'll, like in the airports, they'll just park right in front of you. Like if you pull in a spot, they'll park like right behind you, but everybody leaves their vehicle in neutral. So push your car into the next one. That's not good.
No.
Might need. This guy just pushed that car right into that one. Like if you pull in a spot, they'll park like right behind you, but everybody leaves their vehicle in neutral. So you just kindly push their vehicle out of the way so you can get out. It's crazy. Yeah, but somehow it works. I'm sure there's a few dings and dents somewhere. But we bought this truck in Bangkok about 3 months after we had gotten here. A lot of people ask me, how did I get used to driving on the other side of the road? You know, when I first got here, I rode a bicycle around for about 3 months, and it kind of got my brain kind of acclimated to that side of the road a little bit, but it took some practice. I didn't just jump on the freeway. Well, I say that. I did buy the vehicle in Bangkok. I've never driven in Bangkok, and I had to test drive it. Can't believe I'm doing this. Anyway, we survived that. I bought this truck used. It had 40,000 kilometers on it, and it was 1,060,000 baht. TRDs are very expensive, but they are an exceptional vehicle. This vehicle has given me really no problems since I've driven it 142,000 kilometers. I've driven it 100,000 additional miles. I mean kilometers, sorry. But it's been very good, been very dependable. It's not the best gas saving or diesel saving vehicle in the world. I get about every 500 kilometers, I'm putting about 1,000 baht in it. So that's like $30 every 500 kilometers. Kilometers and mileage, I think it's what, 0.6 kilometers to a mile, something like that. So yeah, it's not too bad. You can actually get on it's such an ugly day right now. You can get on a bus from our house and get to the ocean for probably, you know, between 500 and 700 baht, depending on what kind of bus you wanted to get on. You know, but you can't stop when you want to stop. They do have a bathroom on the bus, but it's a lot cheaper to get on a bus and go, or you can go to the airport in Nakhon Phanom and fly to Don Muang Airport in Bangkok. Right now the prices are going to be a little bit high due to what's going on, but typically you can get a plane ticket one way for under $30 to Bangkok from Nakhon Phanom, which is 50 kilometers up the road from us. And then you can, for about 500 baht, you can get a taxi, take you, you know, couple two-hour drive from the airport, or you can get when you get into the airport, there's tons of, they call it like limousine service, or, you know, they'll take you to designated areas of Thailand, like Krabi or Phuket, or, you know, wherever you want to go for a package price. They'll have the package price up there on the wall or on a sign, and that's about the best way to get from here to like Phuket, because you can't, or you could fly to Phuket, but you know, anyway, it's a lot cheaper to take public transportation. When you get the vehicle, you get this sticker right here. It's like a registration sticker. If your vehicle's like 5 years old or so, I think you have to have it like a safety inspection. But if it's newer, then there's no problem. You just pay the tax. I think it's like 6%, right? Something like that. I don't remember. You can look it up on the internet, but every year I have to pay the tax, but it does come with a minimum basic insurance. So as long as that number on that, which is the year in Thailand, is current, then I have insurance. But the insurance is just liability only. So I bought extended, like major, everything you can get, which includes taking your vehicle to the Toyota dealer for Toyota parts, if that's even what happens. It cost me 25,000 baht for the year, right? For insurance for the truck.
20, yeah. And then you pay tax and all that. About 28.
With the tax and with the sticker and everything, it's about 28,000 baht. But I think the insurance by itself is like 25. But yeah, the tax is expensive on the Fortuner. The you know, the lower type of vehicle you have, of course, the value is a lot lower and the tax is a lot lower. So anyway, it's 25,000 baht for the insurance every year, and I don't have to get it, but I'd rather have it. I have these cameras, front and rear camera. It's very important. This thing actually only cost me like about $100 US to have it installed. and I have this radar detector that I brought. It's just a basic, shoot, what is it? What kind is it? I forgot. It's just a basic plain radar detector I brought from the United States, and it works pretty good because a lot of times it's difficult to do the speed limit in Thailand, because when you're driving in the slow lane or this lane, the trucks can only go so fast, and then the cars on this lane are going really fast, so it's difficult to try to stay with the flow sometimes. But I always try to stay in this lane over here because you never know what's going to come out at you. You know, there's always like cows and drunk people and just random dogs in the middle of the street here with 3 legs. You never know. You're safer on this side, plus the road condition is better here because these big trucks right over here and cause the asphalt to go kind of crazy, wavy. So it can make your dentures fall out if you stay there too long. This road's brand new. You can get really good deals on used vehicles in Thailand. I did a lot of investigating on, I was planning on just buying a pickup truck. I didn't know anything about the Fortuner before I came here because they don't make this in the US. And I was looking at Toyota pickup trucks, like a 4-door little pickup, and on the average it was about 10,000 US dollars for a decent used, and you can get them a lot cheaper than that. A lot of people die on the road in Thailand. It's gotten a lot better than it was, but I think still per capita it's probably one of the most in the world of deaths on the road. Most of them are motorbikes, and I think it's, they kind of drive in their own world. They don't really pay much attention to what's around them. They pull out of the middle of the street and don't even look to see if there's cars coming, and they do sometimes drink a lot. So that happens. But as far as the road conditions are getting a lot better. I've shown you guys many videos of road construction, barriers they're putting up, widening roads, street lights. There's a lot of things happening in Thailand with the infrastructure having to deal with the road. So the other thing would be education, you know, but they have cracked down a lot on drinking, and you know, a lot of, they don't have money, so they have to do jail time. It's like 500 baht a day, and they just go to jail. But the fines are a little bit higher now, and they're really strict also on driver's license for you know, you'll see little kids getting on motorbikes. Well, now they have to be a certain age, and there's also a certain types of motorcycles have to have a different, I think a big bike will have to have a different license. But you know what, to be honest with you, in the United States, people drive staring at their phone, updating their Facebook all the time. I don't feel safe in the US, and I drove in the US almost every day, and you would see accidents everywhere. Fatalities, not so much, because I think of the roads and the conditions. See, like here, there's a lot of shit going on. These people, this is a 90-kilometer-an-hour road, and it's raining, and people just pull out. They don't really stop, they just go. So you really gotta be aware of that, and that's one of the reasons why I stay in this lane right here. But I feel safer driving in Thailand than I do in the United States, by far, to be honest with you. But you take your chances anytime you go out on the road. But I have not, I don't want to jinx myself. You know what I'm gonna say. Since I've been here, everything has been no problem. A lot of the stoplights in Thailand have cameras. If you run a red light, they'll mail you a ticket in the mail for 1,000 baht. There's a lot of cameras also on the sides of the road. This radar detector is pretty good at picking them up. If you go over 100 kilometers per hour, they will mail you a 500 baht fine in the mail, and then you have to go down to the police station in your town and pay it. If they're checking radar and they're pulling you over at the side of the road and you have to pay the fine right there, which is usually the case, it's 400 baht. A lot of times you guys have heard me say lunch money fines. They'll come out around, before lunch and check radar and stuff like that. If they're doing that, chances are it's just 200 baht. You don't get a ticket, so it never goes on your record, which is better. Now, when I say record, I don't know really what that means. I think Thailand's supposed to have some kind of point system. I don't really know 100%. This vehicle's registered in Paige's name, so when I get a ticket in the mail, which I've gotten 2 since I've been here in 3 years, it goes in Paige's name. So, but most of the time it's like, I think I've gotten like 2. The problem is sometimes it's really difficult to stay under 100 kilometers. And one time I had my cruise control set at like 89, and the guy gave me a ticket. Well, he said I was doing 128, and I was like, dude, but what can you do? There was a lunch money stop, 200 baht, $6. So if you're not really worried about paying tickets and you want to speed through Thailand and you don't mind paying $15 on your speeding tickets, then hey, more power to you. Just be safe, right? But it's 1,000 baht to run a red light, 500 for a speeding ticket normally. There's PTT stations all throughout Thailand, everywhere. I remember driving through the US, it was almost difficult sometimes to find fuel or anything driving on them long roads. But here you don't, you just pull into whatever kind of fuel you use and tell them how much you want, and they pump it for you. Yeah. Nung pan cup, diesel nung pan. Still, don't pee next to me. But it used to be very difficult to find hand cleaner, soap, or anything in the bathroom, and now you'll find that they have soap. But I always carry a little, it's in the truck, a little thing of hand sanitizer, and always carry this because there is no toilet paper in the bathroom stalls. This one, she is checking temperature still at the door, and they have the little application for the phone, but nobody's doing that anymore. I don't know where Paige is. Oh, there she is. Did you find my snacks? Oh, very good. I found a new thing. It was pretty cool, but I like, this is, you guys gotta get this pineapple thing.
Yeah, the new one.
But where's the blueberry one?
I didn't see it.
Last time it was kind of hiding.
Amazon.
You gonna try that now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, well then I'll get me one too. By God. This is the ultimate snack in Thailand. ham and cheese sandwich. They got different like kinds, like packaged like brands, but they all taste the same to me. Somebody keeps telling me get the croissant ham and cheese, so let's see if we can find that. I see that, but that doesn't look good. I don't see the croissant one. Oh, here it is right here. Double ham and cheese croissant. You know what? This looks better though. I'm gonna try this one. We'll get that one another time. Don't get that. Paige found it. It was right up here on the counter. This is blueberry. It's very good. I was telling you guys about the charcoal pill. They're in every 7-Eleven. Usually at the front counter, and that's what they look like right there. Charcoal. Garlic sandwich smells pretty good. Well, let's try this double. I found the croissant one. I need to get that one next time. This is the best snack. I made a video how to properly eat one of these sandwiches on one of my I was doing these how-to videos, but I don't know, they didn't really catch on, so I stopped making it. But there's actually a way to eat this. I'll share the video right there. There's nothing worse than getting like a boiling hot cheese on your lap. The double-decker buses that you see driving throughout Thailand, they had a 10-year grace period before they were extinct. So the government gave them 10 years. I think they've got maybe about another 5 years left. And what they'll do is they'll just take the cab off of the chassis and make it a single decker with a storage underneath. But what they've also done a few years back, the most dangerous thing on the road with these little Toyota silver tour vans, they would go just as fast as they possibly could go, and very dangerous. So now what the government has done is anybody who is a licensed taxi, chauffeur, bus driver, the vehicle has to have a GPS attached to it. So anytime they go over 90 kilometers per hour, this little GPS system starts beeping, so they know to slow down. But if they do it too many times, they'll end up losing their license, and they'll also get a fine. So they've really kind of combated the speeding taxis and tour bus drivers, and the double-decker bus. They would drive very fast too, and they couldn't control the bus is too top heavy. So that's all those accidents have gone down a lot. Red light camera. You can see it on the pole right there. Got a lot of road construction everywhere still.
Oh yeah.
You'd think that, I know they have pretty big tractors. I see them everywhere. I don't know why they can't push this a little smooth, you know? But if you ever go to Laos or Lao, this is how it is in Laos.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. That's where we're headed, Nakhon Ratchasima. Short word for Nakhon Ratchasima is Korat. Korat is where we're going. And if you want a donut, they'll rush out here and bring you a donut. 20 baht. Those donuts are good, actually. It stopped raining. Beer time. It's 5 o'clock already? By the time we get to her aunt's house, it'll be close to it. Most of all these roads, especially the back roads, lead into towns like these everywhere. We're driving about 450 kilometers today. I know that doesn't seem very long for the amount of time it's going to take us, but you can't drive fast anywhere really throughout Thailand. So it takes a long time to get to your destination. There are some major roads that cut through, or there are some major highways in Thailand, but still you can't go. It's difficult to keep a steady 90-kilometer pace.
A sour mango.
Yeah. You don't want to eat that while you're driving. The sour mango, it's like, it's good, and it comes with that little sour salt.
Chili.
Yes, chili salt. But
Chili sauce.
when it hits you, it's like you gotta stop. There's no like looking for the bathroom. It's just like we gotta find a shovel. A diaper, yeah. What's that smell? It's
Turn
my
right
diaper.
on Highway 202.
It's a lot of traffic right now. They're doing road construction. One guy was just driving over here. Maybe he's going after him. I doubt it though. You never know really what they're doing. Rainy season. We made it. We're here. It's 5 o'clock. Got a beer. Tomorrow we're gonna wake up and head to Pattaya. We got a bunch of people to meet up tomorrow. I hope you come with us tomorrow. It's gonna be a fun video. We're gonna leave here early, go check in, and go have some lunch with a couple of subscribers. And yeah, the meetup is tomorrow night. Very tired. Wasn't too bad of a drive. It took us, I don't know, it took us a long time. Anyway, guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you liked the video, please click like, and we will see you guys tomorrow on the next video. Bye.